Hi, this is Maverick Truck Mods, and today I'm going to be hauling about a half yard of soil in the back of my Maverick. I do have Elevate CS racks, and I do have a tonneau cover on there, so it's going to be interesting to see exactly how well this goes in terms of getting everything in there properly. One thing I do want to do is I want to cover up the holes that are in the back of the bed. There's holes here that go into the tailgate, and I don't want a bunch of soil getting in there because I already have gravel rocks in there, and it's really annoying. I'll talk about that in another video. I'm actually going to use a little duct tape there to clean that up. Now, when they load the soil into my truck, I do have the roll-up tonneau cover here, and I do have these Velcro pieces here. I don't want a bunch of soil getting in here, so I'm going to use some duct tape over these real quick, and hopefully that'll help. So about 3 minutes with some duct tape, and I'm covering up the Velcro pieces here. I even covered up the Velcro a little bit on the tonneau cover as it's strapped in. I did add Velcro, covering up all the holes on the tailgate. Now I'm gonna put a tarp down, and then they can dump in the soil, and hopefully it won't get into everything. We've got the soil in the bed, just a tiny bit on top, a little bit on the tonneau cover here in the back window, and a little bit off the back. Now he's using a 5 to 6 foot bucket, which is actually wider than the width of the truck bed. So overall, not bad for getting most of it in there. He actually gave me a little bit of an overfill just because it was not quite full. So he gave me a second little dump. So I've probably got a little bit more than a half a yard in here, but pretty close. This is about, I don't know, 25 bags of soil if you went to Home Depot and tried to get the 1 cubic foot or 1.5 cubic foot bags. And, you know, probably about 500 to 800 pounds, somewhere in the range. It's pretty dry, so it may not be too heavy. Doesn't quite fill up the bed all the way. I did put a tarp down just to prevent soil from getting into any of the little nooks and crannies. It was kind of quickly laid as it was very busy at the loading zone. But yeah, I mean, it's 28 bucks. So I feel like that's probably a lot less expensive than a bunch of bags at Home Depot. But anyway, yeah, the tape should prevent that soil from getting in there. If I was going to go drive on the freeway and I was worried about this blowing out, I could easily just strip off this tape and then roll my tonneau cover back down to protect the load. But yeah, I think this little trick may have saved me a bit of cleanup in the end. Trucking along with our soil shortly after pickup, we did stop at a gas station and fill up, so we did reset the trip meter, and it looks like we're getting about 31 miles per gallon in normal mode right now. We did flip into the tow haul mode real quick when we were going up a hill, just because the car wasn't quite getting into the RPMs enough for us, and we found when we switched to tow haul, had no problem getting over the hilly area. But now that we're out in the country and it's pretty open roads here, not a huge amount of hills right now, normal mode seems fine. We're getting pretty good gas mileage for having an extra 800 pounds in the back, or 500 pounds, or whatever it is. But the truck overall handles well with the load. I did notice doing about 45 around a tight corner, you could feel it in the suspension a little bit. But generally speaking, it pretty much like driving normally. Braking needs a little bit more braking. That's why the other reason you might want to go into tow haul, if you were, you know, this heavy or heavier, it might take a little bit of the strain off of your brakes. When you're in tow haul mode in this car, guys, it does a lot more engine braking, and it really is significant. It's nice though, because it feels like it's working together with the brakes. Kind of hard to describe, but I've towed a trailer as well, and it really works well in the tow haul mode. The truck feels like it's intuitive in what it's doing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the quick video about hauling soil in a Ford Maverick. Is it a real truck? Sure. I got a load of soil, so not a whole yard, but well, I might have to make a trip back. Thanks for watching Maverick Truck Mods.